If we can have all spectators to start making their way off the field as we get ready for the Reserves Grand Final Division 4.
We're from Surrey Park. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and chin. We'll fight and fight for the black and white, for the Panthers always win. No, we're from Surrey Park. We never weaken till the final siren's gone. Like the Panther of old, we're strong and we're bold. Oh, we're from Surrey. We're black and we're white. Oh, we're from Surrey Park.
If all spectators can please make their way off the field. Division 4 Reserves Grand Final underway just shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Division 4 Reserves Grand Final between Surrey Park and the Scoresby Magpies. My name is Blake Tennant again, and I'll be joined aside by my co-commentator, first time today, Dylan Smith. Welcome aboard, mate.
Thanks for having me, Blake. I'm really looking forward to this one. We haven't had much of a chance to catch any reserves footy this season, but you know, we'll be calling the Division 4 Seniors one later, and it'll be good to get a look at both of these sides for that part of it as well. And yeah, just looking forward to another game of finals footy.
Indeed, as well. So, just for your information as well, Dill, Surrey Park are going for back-to-back premiership in the reserves. They've won it last year, so going for back-to-back flags. As well as, I know we don't say it, but 2021, if you get rid of that, They actually won it in 2019 as well.
So there's a bit of a three-peat.
So I would say it's a three-peat going for today. But yeah, it's looking very nicely. Conditions are great. Players are about to walk into, which I think is the greatest feeling heading into a grand final, the national anthem. It just brings a lot of spark and energy. It's something that you just want to be a part of, just hearing that national anthem going off as well in the background as well. Yeah, so as well as that, I think players are now heading to the national anthem, but I think I'm going to head to some umpiring as well. I think we're going to announce the umpires for today's grand final. So in the field, we have James Irvine, Mark Duckworth, Josh McKenna in the field, and in the boundary is Graham Bergroff and Chris Powney. And in the goals we have John Adams and Gav Clark. So thank you for the umpires for today's game. Without them, I don't think we'll be able to play this great game that we are watching now, Dill.
Oh, 100%. And you mentioned there that Surrey Park, they will be going for this three-peat in the reserves competition, but we do know that their senior team have qualified for the grand final themselves. Do you think that maybe with that qualification last week against Scoresby, that gives Scoresby a bit of an upper hand with getting some players back from that senior lineup, ones that are sort of on the periphery, that might, assist Scoresby in going for this flag today?
I think so. The momentum coming into the game, and of course this will be momentum as well. Surrey Park can win their reserves, and then hopefully their seniors can do a double, which is incredible, as we're now going to hear from Ryan Long to present the national anthem.
On behalf of the Eastern Football Netball League, welcome to East Ringwood Reserve for today's Eastland Division 4 Reserves Grand Final. We begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather and pay our respects to their elders past and present. We extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. Congratulations and best of luck to the both competing teams in today's decider. The officiating umpires for today's match are infield James Irvine, Mark Duckworth, Josh McKenna, on boundary Graham Bergroth, Chris Powney, and in goal Gavin Clark and John Adams. I would now ask all to be upstanding with the players and umpires for the Australian national anthem. Team win.
Yes, welcome back. How good is that, Dill? The national anthem on grand final day. You just can't beat grand final day actually without the national anthem. It's just incredible for both sides. Dill, before we start this amazing game for our reserves, who's your tip and who do you think will win?
I think I've got to go with Surrey Park, but I've been going over the matchups. Back in round 2, Surrey Park had a 15-point win against Scoresby. In round 9, they met, and the Panthers also won that one by 45 points. But then you go to round 10, and that's when Scoresby flipped the script. They got up in that one by 30 points. So I think Scoresby are a chance, especially with getting some of those senior players back. They will have some experience in there, but I've got to go with Surrey, and I think I'm going to go by just a goal, 6 points.
6 points, yep. Alrighty, I think I'm going to go Surrey Park. I think they've been probably the benchmark of the East Reserves competition. As players start to getting into positions now, and we're about to commence proceedings for today's Division 4 Grand Final day here. So we're getting to that stage now. What do you think the players will be feeling right now? Do you feel like nerves will be kicking in? That's for sure. And,
oh, absolutely. And, you know, you do have that a bit of trepidation.
Yeah.
You know that in the next few seconds, you're probably going to cop that early hit, feel that physicality of grand final day. There's nerves, but I'm sure there's also excitement.
All right, here we go. And here to take it away is Dylan Smith.
Out of the middle here is Surrey Park. They get the first clearance, go inside 50, looks for an option, tracks it down to the boundary, and we'll have our first throw in inside 50 for Surrey Park. A very fast start here. Umpire goes to grab the ball. Scoresby, of course, wearing the yellow with the white V there, which is a little bit confusing. Usually wearing the black and white themselves, but they've gone with a clash strip. As the umpire gets us back in. The 2 rucks go into it. It's taken out of the ruck by Surrey. He's tripped up a little bit. Players go to ground. Scoresby try to get it out of that defensive area, but it's Surrey who prevail. This time it's Pollock. He's been so good in front of goal this year, Josh Pollock. Top goal scorer for Surrey Park. Kicking 27 majors. Of course, in this game, Braden Hunt for Scoresby, leading goal kicker for them with 33. So we also have the 2 best goal scorers in this division. The Surrey Park ruckman, he's got that mobility, takes it out of the ruck. They can't break through for the clearance. Scores eventually prevail. They look to exit defensive 50, but it's coming back here through Tempany. He's well tackled. And we'll have a ball up, Blake, inside defensive 50 for Scoresby, sorry.
Yes, indeed. So it's, as you can tell, umpire bowls it up. Scoresby player trying to get open there, as they politely do. And the ball might escalate out. Surrey Park have got all the numbers going forward. At this stage, it'll be a ball up. On the wing, down here at East Ringwood Reserve. So it's going to be an interesting battle between these 2 sides. Probably the 2 best sides, maybe I would say, in the reserves competition.
As Blake, he gets his binoculars ready. It is quite difficult to get the numbers for the Scoresby players. They've got that white on yellow, which is a bit difficult.
It is. That's why I've decided to wear the old binoculars.
Absolutely, as both teams look to settle into this game. So far, Surrey Park look like they've got the bodies around the clearance work. They've taken most of the territory early in this one. So we're on centre wing at the moment. The boundary umpire to get us back again. The Surrey ruck just punches it forward. The umpire's found a free kick in there. Going to the Scoresby ruck. So the kick will be taken here by Lehan Mustafa. Looks upfield. He's got a few options. Goes deeper. Good intercept marks. Attempted there by the Surrey player. Can't take it. It's picked up by Fox. Bit of a dangerous ball. He heads back to go forward. It's picked up well there, though, by Anderson for Surrey Park. He gets it back. He's well tackled, though, by the Scoresby player, and they'll go inside 50 for the first time. This one's through Bond. He goes at goal. And just to the near side. So Scoresby get us underway. They've got the first point, with Surrey Park yet to score. 3 minutes gone in the first quarter, Blake.
Indeed. So Surrey Park on the inbound now. There's a good kick there. Great mark taken there. That was by... We don't have a 48, so that'll be, if we can find out who that is, that'll be good.
Been stitched up on the team sheet there.
That's not good on grand final day. As play goes out of bounds on the full, and number 17 will take it, which is Moon. So short kick inboard here. Ball's bouncing along here. Those Scoresby try to go for the goal here. They kick it short one here. In by there, gets the handball there. That was again by Garvin. As Scoresby again looking promising early, but a great shot tackle there. It's going to be pinned, holding the ball. And it'll be a Scoresby free kick.
So they look to propel off half-back Scoresby. They've got it on the outer wing. Just moving it nicely. trying to control the footy for a little bit. They haven't had much territory, but they have got that first score on the board. There's a good smother there by the Surrey player. They look to come through the corridor. Gets it in, and Pollock's got an acre of space here to run onto. The ball won't sit for him, though. He's tackled really well by the Scoresby player in defensive 50, and they'll rebound from that pretty nicely. It was a good opportunity for Surrey Park. Tracking it to the line there was Atkinson for Scoresby, and he's going to come off. He looks a bit sore. So a boundary throw in on the outer wing. 5 minutes gone in this first quarter. Both teams just trying to settle into the game. Mustafa's in the ruck there for Scoresby. The Surrey Park player gets to the front, taps it down. Bullocked out of there was by Anderson for Scoresby. They get the clearance and they go up the line looking for a target. It's off hands. And another boundary throw in. Just slightly towards the Scoresby goal as they look to go forward again, Blake.
They do. The Scoresby Magpies here. As the boundary umpire will ball it up, will throw it in.
They don't look like Magpies today, do they?
No, they don't. They look like, I don't know what you call them, maybe the Willy Wonka. They're a bit like that, the Oompa Loompas.
Yep.
Good kick there. He fell off the kick there, but it'll be out of bounds. And it's going to go down the full, so it'll be a Surrey Park free kick here. A short kick, great kick there. It's an absolutely tremendous day down here at East Ringwood Reserve. Short kick there. And again, Surrey Park just slowing things down, as you can tell. A shot. Oh no, that's a risky kick there. Hospital kick. Can Scoresby get on the attack here? Good chain of handballs here. They find an opening. No, the ball gets bounced off. Great defence here by Surrey Park. They get a short kick going forward here. They get a long beaming kick, but it's all Surrey Park out the back. Push and a hold. It's going to go to Surrey Park here. Good chain of kicks there. Good mark there. But eventually now Scoresby trying to get on the input here. A big strong kick and a great mark taken there. So they want to try and look for numbers. They kick, but again, it's just two Scoresby players going to go out of bounds. So it'll be a boundary for a win.
So we've spent a couple of minutes in the Scoresby forward half at the moment with Surrey Park just trying to control the footy, but they haven't been able to find that potent kick inside 50 for either team really at this stage. Here's Mustafa for Scoresby. He gets the tap away to Moon. Moon just bangs it forward on the boot. They've got a few numbers there. They'll head deeper inside 50. The ball trickles to the boundary line. Very cagey start to this game so far. 8 minutes gone in the first quarter. Scoresby with the one behind and Surrey Park yet to score. You sense it's quite contested so far early in this game, and it'll probably open up as the quarter goes on. As Mustafa gets the hit out for Scoresby. Surrey Park have the numbers. There's a big collision down there at half-back and a clearing kick by the Surrey Park player. Doesn't take a lot of territory with that kick, and the ball ends up out of bounds. Around 60 to 70 metres out from the Scoresby goal. As they look to go forward. As I said earlier, the two leading goal kickers in the division featured in this game. So we could be in for a shootout. They are the top two teams in this division. As Surrey Park look to exit the fence. And eventually we'll get another... No, it's actually out of bounds on the full, that one. So it'll be a Surrey Park kick.
So there's been a lot of contested ball and a lot of stoppages. So.
There has. And Surrey Park, they kind of look to want to control the footy here at half-back.
They do.
It's quite brave by them. They really want that good option coming out of half-back. They don't want to just throw it on the boot. They look to go through the corridor here with a bit of uncontested marking. Similar to how the seniors play, to be honest. They like to control the footy, play that transition footy. They got numbers out here. They got the runner over the top. If you can get it to him fast enough, but he looks to go inside. Gets this ball to Hauser. He takes a mark. He looks like he's going to line up for goal here, Blake. He's probably going to be kicking from
about 60 metres, I would say.
Yeah, although that's actually marked at 40, isn't it, today? Yeah. So it might be more like a 50-metre kick.
It could be.
Hauser, he likes himself from this distance. He's backing himself in. His player's on the goal line. He gets close. He tries to go around Hauser. He's caught. And they might get out of this Surrey Park, but the kick's poor. Scoresby players are in there. I'll try to bash this out. Number 24 there's tackled heavily by the Surrey player. The umpire calls play on. Scoresby get the kick out, but it's all Surrey Park here at the foot of the ball. Trapping it here is Tanner. They end up getting the overlap run. They'll switch sides now. Out comes Pollock to meet it. And he's pushed out and he'll get the free kick. He doesn't like the attention he's getting there from Blythe. He looks inside 50. He's got a target down there. Out comes 66, who's not on our team sheet either. He snaps at goal, and he's kicked it.
Wow, whoever 66 is.
The mystery player has kicked the goal, Blake. Surrey Park's first goal and the first goal of the game, and Surrey Park take a 5-point lead.
Yes, indeed. That was the mystery player, as you said, Dill. So well done to Surrey Park there. So they moved the score to 1 straight 6 to Scoresby 1 behind. So we've now gone 11 minutes into this first quarter of the Division 4 Reserves Grand Final. As the umpire bolts it up, 2 players going at it, of course, and Scoresby gets the play on here. They're trying to get open here, get some space going forward for both sides here. It's into the Scoresby forward line, and a big, strong tackle there. And it's going to be a ball up here. So we're deep in the Scoresby pocket here. It's a Surrey Park free kick. Not bad. Anyway, a mark taken here. A short kick there, and it's going to go out of bounds. A lot of stoppages today, Dill. I just think it's a grand final nerves. No one really wants to break free and, you know, be that hero yet. I don't think that's what I'm seeing here, which is totally fine in a grand final.
Absolutely, and both sides, you know, they want to defend that space as well, which means that teams, like, they're unable to control the footy. I think the beginning of this one so far, Surrey Park have probably looked the better team at trying to control the footy. But it's very in and under. Scoresby win this clearance on the wing and go inside 50. Oh, there's a fly from the Surrey player, and that's going to be an unrealistic attempt. I'm not sure what he was doing there. He's given the free kick away to Scoresby, and they'll shoot from about 20 metres out on a slight angle here to put their first on the board. I'll see if I can see who that Scoresby player is as he turns around here. Number 23, so it's Lee Skeet. Been a good forward for them this year. And he'll line up for their first. This would put them in front. Comes in. It's a nice little ball. It's going across the face, but he snuck it in. And Scoresby hit the front. 1 goal, 1-7 to 1 straight 6. 10 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Fast start there for Scoresby there. And as Dill said, we're about 13 minutes gone in this first quarter. Of course, no time on in the first 2 quarters. There'll be a flat 20 going on. Umpire balls it up. Dill there trying to get it out. It's going to be a ball up. Back to where the umpire was before. So the 2 rucks going at it. Good kick there. As they try, get open, and a big strong tackle there. Oh, it's holding the ball.
He's hot on that.
So it's going to go to Scoresby now. There's a big strong kick there. And got a bit of a restricted view here. As the ball gets kicked away. Trying to get open both sides here, and hopefully a mark taken here. It is, so well done there. So good mark there taken by number 23, Skeet, who I think tried to kick that goal.
He did, yeah.
So
Indeed.
Skeet kicks a long inboard kick to the big fella. Couldn't get there. Big strong tackle there. Snap around the corner. And it's going to go... Oh, no. It's a mark taken. So short kick there. Great mark taken there. So Surrey Park now. A short kick inboard there. Good mark there. A short kick. And mark again taken. So Surrey Park looking to be a bit slow. Ball movement here. As they look to the attack here. Short inboard kick there. It's a long high ball. But Scoresby player had it there. So short kick there. And it's going to be ball up. Oh, he's called the mark. He's called the mark. Jeez, the Scoresby faithful. We're not happy about that.
No, he's given it to Scoresby. I think.
Sorry, faithful. So
yeah.
Good mark taken there. These jumper clashes are not helping me out. I'm sorry, Dill. Short kick now.
It's a tricky one for sure. As Surrey bring it back in, and Pollock's got it here at half back. He's certainly shouldering a lot of the duties. Is Josh Pollock. He's played in ruck today, the leading goal scorer for Surrey Park. So certainly one of their most influential players. They look to exit defence here. They're going to come out through Fox. If he can gather, he's got a little bit of time. Flicks a handball over to Hayes. He just tracks the ball, tries to pick it up, sockers it off the ground. The Scoresby player meets it. That's Lang. Surrey eventually will get the pick up. They'll work it through handball. O'Brew, he sends a ball up and it's well intercepted there by the Scoresby player at half back. And they'll be pretty happy with the start they've had, Scoresby.
Yes, they would, I reckon. They're just slowing things down, aren't they, Dill?
They are. They've eased into it nicely. Surrey had all the territory early. They're just getting back into it. They lead by a point as they look to work it up the outer wing here. Player comes back inside, finds a target, and that ball inside 50 is going to be mopped up by the Surrey player. He comes to the outside wing. He's got Muller Holland there on the outside. Looks to come into the corridor. Can't find a target, and well intercepted there at half-back by Anderson. Fantastic intercept mark there. He plays on quickly, flicks it inside 50, and he also can't find a target. And a lot of intercept marking going on at the moment. Both teams struggling to find a target inside 50. Surrey come out onto the outer wing, but Scoresby look to repel. They've got a loose player if he can track this. This time it's Atkinson. He's well tackled, and the ball ends up out of bounds on the full. Surrey will take the kick in.
I think my team sheet has gone walkies again.
The team sheet is blown away.
My team sheet's gone again. Oh no.
There's a stiff breeze up here in the commentary box, and Blake Tennett's, he's lost his team sheet.
Oh no, this is not good.
Oh, we're gonna have to share mine. I'm gonna put mine.
We got it. We finally got it back. It's back.
The media manager here at the EFNL, Ryan Long, he's
came in clutch.
he's come in clutch and found Blake's team sheet. As Scoresby work it through handball up the wing. They try to get a run along. Eventually the ball goes out of bounds, and we'll have another ball up. And realistically, as far as the scores go here, it's Scoresby take the 1 point lead at the moment, but they're just still feeling each other out, I think, here, Blake.
Yeah, they are, which is final, grand final day. It's very unlikely for that. And there's going to be another ball up, which we have seen all time, really, in this grand final. Ball's trying to get him out and about here. Scoresby trying to pick up the ball here. Snap around the corner. A little fist action there. Shot a goal. Great mark! So a great mark taken there. This will be...
I think it's Anderson.
Scoresby's second of the day. Number 9. Gunton. So Gunton can line up. Bit of an angle. but he's directly in front on an angle. Here he is. Gunton kick Scoresby's second of the day. Lines up. You betcha. He's got it. Scoresby get their second of the day. And that makes the score to Scoresby 2-1-13 to Surrey Park. 1 straight 6 on the scoreboard there. We're nearly up to 20 minutes. Good bit up there. How about the long and eye steals? It was very solid there by the Scoresby player there.
Oh, it was a beautiful kick to the top of the goal square.
Sorry to cut you off there, Dill. But that is quarter time here at East Ringwood Reserve. It's Surrey Park leading 1 straight 6. The Scoresby 2-1-13. Have you got any goals written down, Dill?
We do. So the goal kickers for Scoresby there, Mitchell Gunton, he's got a single, as does Lee Skeet there. And for Surrey Park, it's Declan Hauser with their only goal.
Well, there you have it. That is the first quarter up and done for down here at East Ringwood Reserve. We'll be back for the second quarter action.
EFNL Victoria, with support of leagues and clubs, are committed to keeping our game great. Make a promise to be the best version of yourself and support the hard-working volunteers, coaches and umpires who make our great game come to life. Real fans respect the game. Make a pledge to keep the passion alive, but remember, any form of abuse is not welcome on our turf.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to East Ringwood Reserve for the Division 4 Reserves Grand Final here between Scoresby and Surrey Park. My name is Blake Tennant and I'll be your co-caller alongside with Dylan Smith. Dylan, welcome back. What did you gather up from the first quarter?
Yeah, very cagey start to this game, as you'd expect for a grand final. A lot of pressure. There's been a lot of stoppages in this game. I think both teams at times, they've tried to, slow things down and come out of defence in that sort of slow manner, but on most occasions, they haven't really been able to be potent with their kicking, especially inside 50. With that control that they've had across halfback, it's sort of broken down somewhere in the middle of the ground. So I think as this game goes on, it will open up, and I've liked Surrey's run so far at the start of this game, so I think when those gaps start to open up, Surrey might be able to put a bit more pressure on and Scoresby more suited to that in and under that the first quarter was.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it's been obviously a very low scoring game, which is totally fine in a grand final. Maybe you want to get the nerves out kind of thing early, and if we could have a shootout, as you said, deal with some of the leading goal kickers in this game today. If you wanted to be a coach, right, for Scoresby or Surrey Park, whose coach will be pleased at the moment?
Definitely Scoresby. I think that first quarter is exactly the way that they'll want the game to be played. It's whether the players over the next 3 quarters will be able to stay with the run of Surrey Park.
Okay, yeah, I think I couldn't agree more there with that. So we'll read out our goal kickers while we're waiting. So singles to Hauser, was that correct?
Yeah, Declan Hauser for Surrey Park. He's got their only goal. Yep. And for Scoresby, it's Mitchell Gunton with 1 and Lee Skeet with 1.
There you go.
And Skeet, he's probably been the most dangerous forward for Scoresby so far in the game.
Yeah. So play is about to continue here. Waiting for a few spectators, I would think, on grand final. Loving the famous prison bar jumper there by Surrey Park. The bars.
What do you think of the yellow V or the white?
Not a fan of it. I'm really sorry. Anyway, as play continues, Dill Smith, take it away.
The Rucks go at it. It's Surrey who get the hit out this time. It's tapped down to Anderson. He can't get a clean possession. Eventually, Scoresby will get it out through Garnaccia. He just bangs it forward. He's got a runner on here. Does the Scoresby player? Surrey look to propel. It flicks in and out of the contest here. The Scoresby player tracking it down, just swings a handball in. The Surrey player's there to get it in Garvin. They look to come out, but the handball misses its target. And a high tackle there on the Scoresby player. This is Casement. He goes inside 50. It's a deep, dangerous ball. There's some Surrey players back there, but there's a fumble. It's taken in hands, and we'll have a ball up right on the goal line here for Surrey Park. So it's a dangerous area for them, and a good start here again for Scoresby. Taken out of the ruck by Scoresby there, and Mustafa flicks a handball out to the small forward, and a flying shot on goal. Straight across the face and out of bounds on the full.
Yes, indeed. I think both supporters are coming out at this stage right now because there's a lot of black and white. Well, there will be a lot of black and white either way because they both wear the same colours. Surrey look to get inboard here. Big fly, couldn't mark it. That was number 66, the mystery player.
We still don't know who that is, though.
We still don't know who the mystery player is. There's the umpire. Balls it up. The 2 big ruckmen going at it here. Good tap there. Bit high there. Got him a bit high, but the umpire didn't see that. And that's how the ball has to be. He dropped that, but eventually couldn't get there. That was Fox. Very fast there as he moves like a fox. So it's going to be a boundary throw in here. Near the bench of Scoresby. Umpire balls out. Good tap there. Good kick there. That was by number 37, Anderson. And it's just going to go out of bounds yet again.
So another boundary throw in, this time in an advantageous position for Surrey Park. The Rucks form. Go at it. Mustafa here for Scoresby. Gets the hit out, but it's collected by that mystery player once more for Surrey Park in 66. He must have been a late in or something like that. We don't have him on the team sheet. He's looked pretty good, though. As Surrey Park look to get this out of the congestion. It's a player held without it there, but eventually Scoresby get the clearing kick. They just look for a target down the line. It was a great tackle laid by Surrey Park, and it's gone out of bounds on the full, and there's a scuffle forming on centre wing. The kick here is going to be taken by Tanner for Surrey Park. He just puts a ball up to the marking player. Comes off hands. And the umpire's found a holding free kick going to Surrey Park. This free kick to be taken by Molnar. Comes inboard. The umpire's got a second whistle. Is he given a 25? No, he wants him to come around and take that kick from the correct position. Tried to get an advantage there coming inside. Just scanning the field for options at the moment. as a few Surrey players lurking behind him looking for the handball receive. He looks like he's going to actually line up and go for the goal here. He ends up opting for a short option and he finds a target. So they've gained a little bit of ground, but he's forced out wider into the pocket. This one's Alexander Digby who will take this kick. It would be something if he was able to kick this.
Yes, it will be, on a slight angle too, Dylan.
Yeah, it would be a Paolini-esque kick from last week against Scoresby for Surrey Park. The kick hits the top of the goal square. Offhand, Scoresby get the ball. They come out a defensive 50 through the middle of the ground. A pack forms. It's offhand's a big hit there in the centre, but the Scoresby player's got the ball at ground level. Goes inside 50, looking for that target there. Can't find it, and they get a goal. It's Sam Humphries who kicks it. And Scoresby strike first in the second quarter.
Just how good was that clearance work there by the Scoresby? Just have that absolutely space in the centre of the ball. I don't know if it was touch. Surrey Park thought it was touch, but right on by the big fella down at our full forward. I don't know if we can get the number. He did really well there just to cause it well there. So that was by 29 there, Humphries. So
Humphries, yeah.
Sam Humphries, absolutely superb there. That's what you want from a grand final hero, which is good to see. So as the ruck hitter gets here, again there, why Anderson gets a clearance there. He's probably got a good start here for the medal. And they're out the back here. Sorry if they can snap around the corner. That's a bit high. Yes, it is. So it's a bit high there. So he's slow to get up there. So it's number 2 again. So Hauser, again my team sheet. He's just not having a good day today. So Declan Hauser, kicking his second of the day. And he is wearing the famous number 2 too. So how does that? Yeah, that's very well. Hauser lines up, kick gets on its way, and it's there. Says a bit to the opposition,
he does.
But it's through for a goal, and that gives Surrey Park a little bit of a comeback here coming on as it's 2 straight 12 to Scoresby 3-1-19.
Now, Blake, we had Declan Hauser down for 2 goals, but I believe that's actually his first goal, because I think the first goal was actually number 66, the mystery player, was it not?
Oh, I think it was too.
It was.
Yes.
So that's been written down wrong. So Hauser with just the 1.
Yes, so the mystery player, yes.
I can't wait till we find out who this player is.
We might have to get the Surrey Park Mayor of Josh Moore to get us down there and find out who that is.
Certainly will.
He's here early. He came here very early, Josh Ward.
He is, as Pollock goes in the ruck for Surrey this time, trying to use that athleticism. Scoresby get the clearance forward here. Flick it out through handball. They've got runners. The 1-2 there with Stock. They get it inside 50. Looks like Surrey are going to be able to work this ball out, though. Well defended. And the eventual mark taken by Fox. As Blake said, with Fox-like movements, he looks up this wing. Heads a little more centrally. Scoresby look to have the players there. They can't mark, though. It's off hands. Errant handball there goes in the direction of Scoresby, and they'll go forward. And a great mark taken there in the middle of the ground by Moon. He tries to take on a few players. Eventually gets open. Leman Mustafa there. Just a big ball up in the air. That definitely hasn't gone 15. 66 is in there again for Surrey Park. Tries to lay a tackle. The clearing kick eventually comes away. O'Connor there for Scoresby tries to pick this one up. And eventually there's a tackle laid on the Surrey Park player by Villela. And we'll have a ball up on centre wing, broadcast side. 7.5 minutes gone in this second quarter. Surrey Park 2 goals straight, 12. Play Scoresby 3 goals, 1, 19. Looks like a very close contest so far. Surrey Park pick this ball up. In there is O'Brien for Surrey Park. He's tackled and it's holding the ball. The free kick there taken by Stock. Quickly tries to play on. Looks for a target. Surrey Park have the numbers. They try to get this ball out, just bombed up the line, and now Scoresby have the numbers behind the ball. In here and under is O'Connor. Goes inside and finds a target there in Mitchell Anderson, who is another player that's had a great start to this game. As we've got a bit of a tussle going on behind the ball, the umpire comes over to assess what's happening there. The Scoresby go inside 50. Out to meet this ball is Humphreys again.
He's been superb early, hasn't he?
He has. He's a big unit down there.
Just as well, Dill, we've actually got the mystery player who's number 66, so we actually do have him now.
Don't spoil the surprise for me. Who is it?
Matt Pollock. So originally I think he was a number that we don't know of, but it's Matt Pollock.
So he was on my team sheet as 47.
He's kicked the goal. Humphreys has kicked the goal. Sorry, Dill.
That's all right, mate.
Sam Humphreys kicks the goal, and that puts Scoresby up now by, I think, 13 points. So, yeah, we just wanted to get that off our heads because it's giving me grief at the moment. So, Surrey Park 4-1-25. Sorry, Surrey Park 2 straight 12 to Scoresby 4-1-25. So, listeners, if you're listening on, and we found out who the mystery player is, number 66 is Matt Pollock, the brother of Josh Pollock.
As Josh Pollock does the rucking here for Surrey when they go back to the middle. Look to get this clearance out. This time it's Hughes, but he's tackled by the Scoresby player and we'll have another ball up. Pretty much where we started. And a great start here for Scoresby. And Sam Humphreys with 2 goals this quarter. He's looking like a real handful for Surrey Park. And they'll get the free kick here, Will Scoresby. Just on half back, they might look to slow this down. Heads out wide looking for Casement. He's unable to take the mark. It's eventually collected there by Tanner for Surrey Park. Comes in board. They flick the handball out. Taking it here is number 48 for Surrey Park. Another player not on our team sheet. He heads inside 50. They've got targets down there. Flyers. Offhand, Surrey Park. The snap at goal. Bounty, it's gone through! What a goal!
That's incredible.
An absolute banger of a goal there from Surrey Park.
Do you know who it was?
And it's just another name that we don't have on our team sheet. I believe that was 17 for Surrey Park.
17, well, where's our man? Josh Ward again. We might need him.
We'll get him on the case. But that was a fantastic crumbing goal. And probably a goal they needed, really. They were starting to lose touch a little bit. We're back in the centre. The Rucks go at it. Good tackle laid there by Scoresby. Surrey Park will get the clean up. Working it is Brisbane. He just finds a short target there on the outer side in Oburu. He comes centrally. He's got a player leading. It's off hands. Scoresby eventually picked this up at halfback. The tackle's really well broken there. Kicks a long ball out. Scoresby have got runners here if they can pick it up. Grunaccia, he's tackled and that'll be holding the ball. Great tackle laid there by Bolgay. And Surrey Park will just look to slow it down here. They trail by 7 points. Finds a short target there in Tempany. Tempany comes wider. Finds a short target. And they'll be happy just to hang on to this ball. They come inside. It's off hands again. Scoresby flick the handball out. Meeting it at pace there, though, for Surrey Park is Garvin. Lays a really strong tackle on the Scoresby player. The ball's in and under. There's players flying around everywhere. Scoresby work it out. This time through Urbano. Can't break the tackle. It's a really good one from Surrey Park, and we'll have a ball up. 45 metres out from the Surrey Park goal.
So we're at the boundary pretty much on here at East Ringwood Reserve. They get a play on here. Nice little handball. I thought that was downfield there. And a big strong tackle there. So we're still trying to find out who number 16 is, or 17. The mystery player again. It keeps haunting us at the moment. Good chain of handballs there by Tempany. And now they look to get onto that. That was number 65 by Borg. Now Surrey get onto the end here. Nice little hand pass there. That's going to be on the ball. It is. So it's going to be a Scoresby kick here. Oh no, he made a mare of that. That's going to go out of bounds. So what do we gather here? You know, it's a very tight game at the moment, Dill. What are you seeing at the moment? Is it really heated contest at the moment, you reckon?
It is, and it's To be honest, similar to the first quarter, and I think, as I said at quarter time, I think Scoresby will be wrapped with the in and under work. I think Surrey still look like the best team when they can flick that handball out and get it to the outside.
Yeah.
They'll head inside 50 here, looking for a target. Off hands is Hauser. He's been really dangerous so far in this first half. They can't get the pick up though. And we'll get a ball up around 25 metres out from the Surrey Park goal. Thankfully, with all these players not being on our team sheet, it is keeping us on our toes. I think that previous goal kicker was number 15 for Surrey Park, in fact, who's in the forward line. They get the flying shot on goal here, Surrey Park, and well defended there. Coming out of here is Zach Ryan on the last line of defence. He'll look to slow things down, and it's a poor kick in the end. Only gets it as far as Connor Ryan Simmons for Surrey Park. He goes short, just over the top there to Tanner. Tanner looks inboard. The back 50's pretty flooded with players. It's a bit of a smother there by the Scoresby player. Tanner gets a good hit on there to the outside runner in Ryan Simmons. Simmons, the flying shot at goal, outside the 40. And Surrey Park get back on level terms here. 24 plays 25, so they trail by a point, but 4 goals apiece now, Blake.
Indeed. A good goal there by Surrey Park, just to get that little bit of a, sigh of relief, because they were down by 13 points and now they're down by a point now. So Surrey Park down 4 straight 24 to Scoresby 4-1 25. We're about 15 minutes gone into half time, but there's a free kick going to Surrey Park. The ruckman here, of course, plays on now. Big shot mark taken, but apparently the ball hit the grass, so the umpire was saying no, it's my footy. So interesting build up here. I think that was Ryan Simmons who kicked that goal. Is that correct? The last one?
It was, Ryan Simmons, correct.
So there you go. Snap around the corner here for Surrey Park. They look pretty good here, but no mark taken eventually. Handball off the ground. Could there be a snap off the corner? No, they can't. And Surrey Park snap again. And it's going to be a ball up here. So we're deep inside the forward end of Surrey Park's goals here. The crowd is brewing down here. Don't you worry about that, because there's going to be a sea of black and white for the seniors coming up after this. As the ball gets bounced away, another clearance involved for Surrey Park. Could it eventually spin move around the corner, snap around, and it's going to be holding the ball. So it's going to go to Scoresby.
And Blake, it's perfect timing just to let you know that mystery number 15 who kicked the previous goal is Tom Ross. I've just liaised with Josh Ward.
He's just a man of Surrey Park, isn't he?
He just knows. Finger on the pulse, knows what's going on.
So what's the number, is he? 17?
15.
Tom Ross?
Tom Ross, yeah.
Okay.
He was down on our sheet.
Yeah,
as number 34. So they're playing games with us, Surrey Park, as they go inside 50 here again. The ball bouncing around there. It's Fox. Is he a fox in the box? He's not this time. The ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, he's very fast like a fox. He's putting a lot of pressure on at the moment. So
he is.
As we try to commence it, going forward down here for the Bars, Surrey Park. As the boundary umpire bowls it up into the corner of the goals. And it looks like it's going to go out of bounds here.
Who's happier with this start so far, Blake, do you think?
Oh, I think Surrey Park. I think they're at the moment, they're in the right stage of mind at this stage, because they trailed by behind and they were down by 13 points at one stage this quarter. So should be up to it. And Scoresby now get another clearance inboard here. And now they're kind of out at the moment. This ball could sit well for him. But the big fella, can he get there? I don't think he can. He's struggling very much there. Good kick there. That was by 41 in Hayes. And he finds a teammate himself, but couldn't eventually get there. Number 62, O'Brien, kicks it into the pocket. And it looks like it's going to go out of bounds. It is, eventually. So We're approaching now 20-minute mark of this Division 4 Reserves Grand Final down here at East Ringwood Reserve.
Still all to play for. Rucks go at it. Scoresby look to get the clearance here. It's flicking around. Tracking it to the boundary line is Milligan. And he's seen out of bounds by Tom Ross. So we get the next ball in. All to play for here in this grand final. Around a minute to go in this first half. Fantastic tackle there laid by Ryan Simmons.
So about a minute to go, Dill, until half-time.
There he is, and the Scoresby ruck goes up unattested, but burrowing out of there is Tom Ross, that player again. He's been really good. The Scoresby player takes him on, and he's caught holding the ball.
This would be a timely goal, Dill.
This would be an unbelievably timely goal for Surrey Park. They could take the lead here. They've trailed the majority of this contest, but with 30 seconds to go, coming in here is Oburu. He just looks for a target inside 50. It's off hands. Lurking is Pollock, but Scoresby get the clearing kick. But it's all Surrey Park here on the outer side. Bolgay gets to it first. He just makes a little room for his player. They flick a handball around. They've sort of made a meal of it, and Scoresby will get a chance to go forward. They've got the runner on the outside. Sam Humphries is lurking there. If he can turn, we know he doesn't have a lot of pace, but he's going to get there first. Humphries is tracked there. No. A beautiful one by Steiner. He gets there first.
No.
And the siren will beat him to it. And it's 4 straight 24 to 4-1-25, Blake.
Yeah, just a few goal kickers as well. Declan Hauser has kicked one. Matt Pollock has kicked one. And Warren Simmons as well has kicked one as well. And for Scoresby, Mitchell Gunter has kicked one. Lee Skeet has kicked one. And the big fella, Sam Humphries, has kicked two. That's enough for us. After this, straight after this, will be the second half of the Division 4 Reserves Grand Final.
AFL Victoria, with the support of Leagues and Clubs, are committed to keeping our game great. And we are strong in our stance that any form of abuse across football at all levels is not tolerated. Any form of abuse is not welcome on our turf. We are encouraging all spectators not to confuse their anger with passion. We're all here for the same reason, for the love of Australia's favourite game. We want supporters, parents and players to make a promise to be the best versions of themselves and to support the hard-working volunteers, coaches and umpires who make our great game come to life every week on local grounds across our great state. Real fans respect the game. Make a pledge to keep the passion alive. But remember, any form of abuse is not welcome on our turf.
Welcome back to the Division 4 Grand Final day between Surrey Park and Scoresby in the Division 4 Reserves final here. My name's Blake Tennant, of course, with you calling this game with Dylan Smith. Dylan, how did you see that first half?
Yeah, as I said, I think Scoresby certainly settled into the game a little bit faster than what Surrey Park did, and they had the game on their terms. It was that sort of in and under contest clearance stuff, and Surrey Park definitely looked the better team at transitioning the ball, and Scoresby's ability just to sort of get it in the in and under was really strong of them. But you just saw in that last 5 minutes of the second quarter, Surrey were able to start to get that run going. They started getting inside 50 after inside 50, and I think you felt the tide slightly turn in their favour in that last 5 to 10 minutes of the second quarter.
Yeah, definitely as well. So as we quickly go through the goal kickers as well before we commence proceedings. So Declan Hauser kicked one, Matt Pollock kicked one, Ryan Simmons kicked one as well, and Gunter kicked one. That was Mitchell. Lee Skeeters kicked one, and of course 2 goals to Sam Humphreys. So we're about to commence proceedings. Remember, timeline will be on and used for the quarters 3 and 4. So if you think, oh, Jay's at home and go on 20 minutes, no. Yeah, we'll be going past the 20 minutes if needed, of course. So interesting quarter, this one. And it should be very interesting to see. Here is Dylan Smith, who's going to take it away.
So the umpire just waiting to hear that siren. It's a beautiful day here at East Ringwood Reserve. Not a cloud in the sky. A lovely hot day as the Rucks go at it. It's Mustafa who wins the hit out for Scoresby. Surrey Park at ground level. The tackle's laid. Ryan Simmons in there for Surrey Park laying the tackle, and we'll have another ball up exactly where we started. Mustafa again there, gets it down. Surrey with the runners. They get it on the outside. The intercept is there though for Scoresby, but eventually a nice little ball's threaded through there by Surrey Park as they look to go inside 50. But Garnaccia for Scoresby's there on defensive 50, and we'll have another ball up. There's plenty going on down here at East Ringwood Reserve. The crowd starting to form. Mustafa gets the hit out, but again it's Surrey Park at ground level. They look to push this ball forward. And we'll have another ball up inside forward 50 for Surrey Park.
Indeed it is. As the ruck gets a hit out there for Surrey Park. Snap around the corner. No, it's not. So a quick chain of handballs and it's going to go out of bounds. I thought I was going to go through for a goal there, and it got me excited, but it got touched as well on the line.
It looked pretty good off the boot, didn't it?
It did. It did. So the umpire's going to ball up. 2 ruckmen going at it, of course. And a good kick there. That was by Bollock this time. Big, almost mark. Here we go. Nice little opportunity for Surrey Park here. Snap around the corner, if you don't mind. And that was by Connor Hughes. Oh, it's a point. Oh. I think we went with the crowd. I thought it was a goal. Anyway, the scores are now level, 4-1, 25 apiece.
The Surrey faithful were up. And
I thought I was too. I thought I was about to join them in there, but
it was a beautiful crumbing goal.
It was. So no score there.
And Scoresby look to go forward now. They took that kick in pretty quickly. Out there on the wing was Stock. He couldn't take it. And eventually Oburu for Surrey Park will try to send them inside 50 again. He's taking his time and just finds a short option. Notice, the mark spilled. Sloppy play there by Surrey Park, but they get it inside 50. Here comes Pollock. Off hands. Well defended there, but they've got some runners. Snapped on the left boot. I think Scoresby will be able to mop up here. They come out. They've got a player on the wing. If he can mark, they can go, but he can't. He's well spoiled there by O'Brien. And Surrey Park now with the numbers. Flicks a handball out to the back. They'll go back to come forward. Just a nice little left boot popped up there and well defended by Scoresby. And we'll have a throw in 3 minutes gone in this third quarter. The scores are all tied up at 25 apiece.
Don't tell me overtime, Dill.
We could be going to extra time again.
Two rucks going out of here. And it's good chain of handballs there by Anderson. And it's going to be a Scoresby free kick here. So Scoresby look to the attack. It's number 24, Milligan. Big kick there. Who's going to fly? Taken. Great mark there. Right, number 5 there. Lee 80. And that's the name there. Shocking kick though, but it's going to go out of bounds. So, on the full. I thought that kept in. Anyway, Surrey Park look to get on the attack. A short inboard kick there. There's a kick there. This is a beautiful kick. If this sits, it'll be great. A nice little short kick. Who's going to lead? It's Hauser. Hauser in the way now. Gets a strong handball there. But it's eventually going to be thrown in. But no, Surrey Park have got all the numbers going forward again. And it's going to go out of bounds.
Just that final kick, still just wanting a little bit, isn't it?
How about again, that little space there that Surrey Park had yet again.
But yeah, Pollock looming large down there for Surrey Park. He's their top goal scorer. He plays a bit in the ruck. He can almost play anywhere. He's so mobile. He'll ruck here inside 50. Tries to grab it out, but he can't. Scoresby look to clear. Meeting it here. There's a Scoresby player, and eventually they flick it around, but it's a turnover, and Surrey Park will be coming back inside 50.
Get some leads going.
The leads are on. He finds a short option inside the 40. This time it's Ryan Simmons, who kicked a goal in that second quarter, and early signs are he likes it from here. It looks like he's going back to take the set shot. It's pretty far out.
Nearly 50 metres though, Dill. So
yeah.
This kick's going to be about 41 metres or directly on the 40 arc. So
there is a bit of a breeze here today. You could see this sitting up in the goal square. Players are ready on the line. It's a pretty good looking kick though. It's gone through a goalpost height.
Jeez.
And Ryan Simmons, take a bow.
So that's his second of the day. So that means score now to Surrey Park take their first lead of the day. And it is now 5-1-31 to Scoresby 4-1-25.
And that was a massive kick, Blake. He just sort of nonchalantly waltzed in there and put it through at goalpost height.
I thought it was about 42 metres maybe, or 40 metres. So
we are playing reserves footy here, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, come on. You can't disrespect the reserves footy. Anyway, as the umpire balls it up. Good chain of handballs there. Eventually they get it out now. A strong kick for Scoresby to the big fella of Humphreys. Couldn't get there. And it's going to be a ball. Oh, the umpire's pinned him. He pinned him. So it's going to be at 25. Bit of descent there. And I think the big fella's going to take it.
Humphreys, is it?
Humphreys. This is probably his third of the day. He's definitely been the vocal point, hasn't he, Dill, for Scoresby?
He certainly has.
So here he is, Sam Humphreys, can line up and kick his third goal of the day. Lines up.
I think he's missed it.
No, he's got it. He's got it. So Sam Humphreys kicks his third of the day, and now it's back to a draw. Please don't tell me we have overtime. I just can't deal with it. It's just a terrible thing. It's good for the fans' point of view and the mutuals, but as a commentator, you just get a heartbreak every time almost, because you get a go and then a go. So anyway, that means the score now to 5-1-31 apiece for both sides. We've gone about 7 minutes into this third quarter.
And really not what Surrey Park wanted there, to walk Sam Humphreys almost to the line to give him that goal. Some ill-disciplined play there. So they'll look to bounce back here from the centre clearance. think it might be Josh Pollock that's gone into the ruck. He'll go up against Lehan Mustafa. They go at it. Scoresby have the players at ground level, but a beautiful tackle there laid by Iburo for Surrey Park. And we'll have a free kick, actually, so it was a high tackle in the end. This kick to be taken by Jack Reynolds for Scoresby. No, in fact, it was to Iburo. I think he's paid holding the ball. So Iburo will take the kick, looks up. He's got a target out there, and a beautiful mark there taken by Digby. He comes inside 50. He's got a target in Hauser, but it just passes that contest, and we'll have a boundary throw in on the outer side, inside 50 for Surrey Park. It's 5-1-31, plays 5-1-31. 9 minutes gone in the third quarter. So much to play for here between these two teams. They've battled it out all year. Off hands is Ryan Simmons there for Surrey Park. And another ball up will occur inside 50. Surrey Park have won 3 of the 4 hit-outs between these two teams so far this year. They won the semi-final 2 weeks ago by just 6 points. As Scoresby go away here from half-back, they take the advantage. They look upfield. They've got a player there. It's well defended by the Surrey player. He just flicks a handball. It's just cleared forward in a hurry. It's off hands here. They've got some runners to Scoresby. They're going inside. And again, it's Sam Humphries. The dribble kick. It's shelling peas here for Sam Humphries as he puts them 1 goal ahead. It's 6-1-37, plays 5-1-31. 4 goals for Sam Humphries, Blake.
He's playing superb, hasn't he? 4 goals by not even 3/4 time. He might have a medal under his neck if Scoresby, he might have 2 if Scoresby can get home here.
He does. He doesn't touch the footy a hell of a lot, but just every time it comes down there, he seems to do something dangerous.
He does. So we're in the middle now between Urbano and the Surrey Park ruckman, of course. And that's a high tackle. That has to be there. It is. So
Digby.
Digby, by the looks of it, has the footy. Kicks it deep inside the 450. He will fly. Great mark taken. Great mark there. Just a great follow-up lead there. And this is Ryan Simmons, who also could have two medals under his neck as well, because he's playing some heck of a footy in this reserves grand final.
He's been huge for them, hasn't he?
So Ryan Simmons now can kick his 3rd of the day. Lines up. Perfect angle for this still. Kick gets on its way. It's a goal! Scores a level. 6-1-37 apiece. And Dill, this is going to go down to the wire. You predicted it too, don't you? You predicted it to be a 6-point Surrey Park lead, but it looks like it's going to be a neck and neck all game, and it could be a shootout between the 2 forwards of Connor Ryan Simmons and, of course, the big fella in Sam Humphries there. He's kicked 4. So
it's interesting, isn't it, Blake? Because they're not the leading goal kickers for either team, but they look like they're the ones that are going to stand up as we go back to the middle here.
Unsung heroes there, Dill, in the grand finals.
Absolutely, and it's ball here in the centre of the ground. So Surrey Park will come forward once more. It's goal-for-goal action here in the Division 4 Reserves Grand Final. Kicked inside 50 by Tom Ross. They've got a player there. It's Digby. He's got the name. He's got the mullet. He's at the bottom of this pack. But Scoresby will get it out. And it's beautiful rebound defending there. There's a big collision in the centre of the ground. Looks for the target. Well marked in there was Skeet. But he flicked the handball and it was errant. And now Surrey Park are going to tidy up. Out on the wing here is Fox. And he's got a runner, so Surrey Park will be able to go forward. The crowd getting up in the background. Oh, it's a beautiful mark taken there by the Scoresby defender. And it's Berthasil who'll tidy up. He just used a runner there in Lang. And a nice target found in Garnaccia. He's having an excellent game as well. Giuseppe Garnaccia, he goes forward. It's a beautiful kick. And a mark taken at half forward here. Holding the ball now is Skeet. He pops a little ball, makes a lot of work for his teammate there. They go inside 50, snapped. They've got some numbers. It could have been a mark. I think it was touched off the boot. And a high tackle going to Scoresby. So they'll line up for their 7th goal. So they look to take the lead back. And the kick will be taken. It's actually been... I thought he signalled high there, the umpire, but he's actually...
Been a reversal.
Might have been a reversal, yeah. Yep, so coming out of defence here is Surrey Park. This time, it was Digby that kicked that ball, I think, but he turns it over, and it's marked in the middle by Mason Bond.
So Bond kicks the ball. And intercept mark, but it's going to go... No, it's a handball out. We get a bit of a restricted view here. Ball is kicked. And it's going to go out of bounds for a pull-up. So we've gone about 14 minutes into this Division 4 Reserves Grand Final. Mr. Field of View here, about to ball up here. He does a terrific job on the camera, but let's see if he can do it on the umpiring point of view here. Balls it up. Good little hit out here. Kicks it down forward, and a great mark taken there.
Pollock.
That was by Pollock again. He's been pretty good as well. Big fly. Oh, almost took the mark there. Scoresby again, got all the numbers going forward here. And a great mark taken there. Can they get another goal before 3/4 time? And a good mark there. Well done. Plays on immediately. A chain of handballs, kick it back to him. There's number 23 in Skeet, and a good mark taken.
It's been good, hasn't he, Skeet?
He has.
Been pretty busy. The intercept mark is taken by Surrey Park, and they'll look to slow it down. Halfback there is Steiner. Assesses his options. He likes the short option in Fox. Fox has got the runner. Gives a handball. They head forward. Oh, and it's a beautiful mark taken there by the other Pollock. This is of the matte variety. And they've held them up well, those Scoresby. They haven't been able to push forward fast. Big contest looming. Oburu off hands, goes on the left. It's heading towards goal, and it's off hands for a rush behind. So Surrey Park will take the lead for the first time since early in the first quarter. It's Scoresby who have held that lead, and they look to come out of defence. A beautiful mark taken there on the wing for Scoresby by Declan Sund. He's got a short option here. Just pops it up. Taken on the chest there. Once more by Skeet. He's had a lot of footy. Ooh, 2 Scoresby players go for the same ball. Eventually, it's a good mark. But he's hurt.
He's down and out.
It's a big hit there from his own teammate. It was...
No communication there.
Nathan Urbano that got him.
Needs a bit of communication, I reckon.
Absolutely, Blake. So 2 players from the same team going for the same ball, and he looks pretty hurt.
No, he's good. He's good.
It's all right. They're going to get him off, and Mitchell Anderson will take the kick for Scoresby.
It didn't look good though.
No. They called for the trainer immediately. So Scoresby play on here. They switch it up, and it's well marked at the back there by Surrey Park. Oburu through the middle of the ground. He's got plenty of runners on. This is the way that Surrey like to play their footy. Here's Declan Hauser. He takes a nice mark, swings it around. He's got the runner there. He had Garvin, but he looked for Pollock. There was a big collision there at centre-half forward. The tackle's on, and the umpire says holding the ball. Well repelled by Scoresby. And this contest is really heating up, Blake.
Oh, it is. Tell me about it. So a short kick there. That was by Milligan. And they're going to slow things down. Scoresby gets a short inboard kick there. Man on his own, one-on-one. Shove it at the back. Declan Hauser, take a bell, son. This is for his second. Yes, that's for his second goal.
For his second, yeah. We did misappropriated goal to him in the first quarter. We thought he had two, just the one.
Yeah, so this will be his second for the day. So Declan Hauser lines up. Hauser lines up. Kick it's on its way, but it's going to go to the left. So it's free throw behind. 6-3-39 to Scoresby 6-1-37. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Happy Father's Day to all dads around today. If you're at East Ringwood Reserve or you're around, happy Father's Day. Hope you're enjoying the coverage to all dads out there today. So Scoresby looking to go into the attack. Good push around the back there. But Surrey Park got all the answers going forward, as they try now to get it open and free, but eventually now Scoresby get the ball going forward. Kick up. Who's going to fly? The big fella. Humphreys. No, couldn't get there. They've got a player out there. Yes, good kick there. Getting my coaching methods out there. We don't actually have that number there. Short kick there. Another mystery number again.
We'll have to get Josh Ward on the scene.
Yes. And a kick there. Good mark there to the Fox, who runs like a fox, kicks a short one. Scoresby got all the numbers held forward. Gets a handball. And well done by Scoresby to have the attack there of the numbers. Good short ball there. That was by Molnar. So Molnar wants to slow things down. And a great mark taken there. A short kick. Inboard. And a great mark taken. Good long kick, but it's going to be intercepted. Oh no! Drops the ball. This could be really costly. Snap around the corner. Yes! It's a goal. It's the big fella again. Sam Humphreys. That's his 5th of the day.
And that's going to be just about right on the 3/4 time siren.
We don't know, because remember there was a knock early on, Dill. So we don't know.
Oh, there was too,
yes.
yeah. So that we might have a bit of extra time, but a beautiful goal there in a timely manner from Sam Humphreys, and he's got 5, Blake.
So you reckon he's got two medals around his neck if Scoresby get up?
Oh, if they get up, he'll certainly be close, I think. It's been so dangerous down there. He hasn't been particularly well defended by the Surrey Park players. So we go back to the centre of the ground. Pollock's in there, gets a tap away. It's a beautiful one to O'Brien, but he can't collect it. And Scoresby are going to go forward once again. An errant handball's cut off there by Surrey, though. They look to go forward through Digby.
In the back.
Might have been in the back, but it was a pretty good tackle in the end by the Scoresby player. Laid there on Connor Hughes, I think it was. And we'll have another ball up. Scoresby get the hit away. Bursting through there is Milligu. They get it out to Anderson on the outside. But it's well intercepted by the Surrey Park player. And there's the 3/4 time siren. Surrey Park, 6 goals, 339. Trail Scoresby, 7 goals, 143. There's one more quarter of action to go here, Blake.
Indeed. It's going to go right down to the wire. We've got a couple of goal scorers as well. So Declan Hauser has 1. Matt Pollock has got 1. Ryan Simmons has got 3. I don't know if we have a score as well. I think there's one more. And then Mitchell Gunge has kicked 1. Lee Skeeter's kicked 1. And the man who's just been kicking goals for fun today, number 29, Sam Humphreys, has kicked 5. So that is 3/4 time. Don't miss this last quarter. This is going to go right down to the wire. It's Surrey Park, 6-3-39 to Scoresby, 7-1-43. More action after this.
AFL Victoria, with the support of leagues and clubs, are committed to keeping our game great. And we are strong in our stance that any form of abuse across football at all levels is not tolerated. Any form of abuse is not welcome on our turf. We are encouraging all spectators not to confuse their anger and passion. We're all here for the same reason, for the love of Australia's favourite game. We want supporters, parents and players to make a promise to be the best versions of themselves and to support the hard-working volunteers, coaches and umpires who make our great game come to life every week on local grounds across our great state. Real fans respect the game. Make a pledge to keep the passion alive. But remember, any form of abuse is not welcome on our turf.
Welcome back to the Division 4 Reserves Grand Final between Surrey Park and Scoresby. This is going down to the wire, isn't it, Dill? This is what we want for just before the seniors to get underway. Dill, how are we feeling? Do we feel a bit nervous as well? I know we get a few bit nerves going on here, but how are you feeling for this last quarter?
I do this across all the games. I always seem to, I ride the emotions so closely to both teams. I switch between how both sides must be feeling. This game's perfectly set up for just an epic final quarter. It's Scoresby who lead by 4 points. Surrey Park the favourites here. Surrey Park have beaten Scoresby 3 of the 4 meetings they had this season. They only beat them 2 weeks ago. As we get underway here for the last quarter, Blake, take us away.
Here we go, so big last quarter. Surrey Park at the first clearance with the big Fox kicking the ball forward. And it's going to go out of bounds straight away. Jeez, this is going to go to as our great mate Josh Ward will say, this is going to be a grandstand finish.
What do you think they should do with Sam Humphries, Surrey Park? He's still one out there.
Yeah, they might have to get another forward going forward to helping him, but we'll see how we go here. Yeah, big chain of tackles here going for both sides here. Good handballs going forward here. It's going to be an interesting battle to see what's going on and where this will go. So, score is now 4 points. Scoresby lead. Can they hang on, the Magpies, or the famous yellow and white today? They may be Magpies, but not today. As the ball gets thrown away early. Good chain there. It's going to go. Oh no, gets a short kick there. Good kick there.
We don't. Another mystery player has emerged. Number 48 for Surrey Park.
Anyway, we're back to action now. So Alexandra kicks a short one and finds it off. Here we go. Surrey Park look very dangerous. A short kick at board. It looks all right. And it's free throw behind. So it's a free from behind here. Moves the score to 6-4-40. Surrey Park to Scoresby 7-1-43.
It's probably the first time we've seen Josh Pollock get any semblance of space inside that forward 50 blanket. Really good opportunity, gone begging there, but they're going to be marked here. It's number 48 again for Surrey Park, who drives them forward. Fox has got it here on the wing. He flicks it out, gets it to Mulholland. They flick the handball. Fox from the boundary line. He comes across the face. Pollock collides with the goalpost. I think that'll be out for a boundary throw-in, so a pretty good result in the end for Surrey Park. And Pollock, he's looking to get dangerous in this last quarter. 6-4-40. Surrey Park plays 7-1-43 Scoresby. They kick 7 goals, 1 have Scoresby. Very accurate. Aburo, he does the rucking for Surrey Park. They had a runner there, but it's collected in the end by Garnaccia for Scoresby. He gets the clearing kick, just puts it out into space. The Scoresby player is going to track this to the boundary line. It's Atkinson, and we'll have another throw-in.
So the question I want to ask you, dear, what do you think Scoresby's coach would be saying at three-quarter time?
I mean, I think he's wrapped with the first 3 quarters. The way that they've just been able to keep the ball on the inside of the... They've been really strong in being able to stop that. And I think they've just got to keep playing their game in this last quarter, and they're doing a great job. As Surrey Park collect the ball at half-back, they look to go forward. Just a little clever kick put out in front. They'll end up collecting with the numbers. It was Garvin out there that assisted. Surrey Park look to go forward. Mark can't be taken. And good tackle laid. But Scoresby flicked the handball from half-back, and they look to get out, and they've got a target on the outer side.
So Scoresby on the far wing of East Ringwood Reserve now. A short inboard kick there from Surrey Park trying to get open there. It's going to be a ball up directly on the Division 4 score panel there. Terrific, isn't it? Doesn't it look terrific? Do with the massive sign, it looks amazing.
Sure does.
Yeah, the Eastern Footy League, best in the business. A big long kick there, and it's going to go out of bounds on the pocket almost of Surrey Park. Crowd is definitely starting to come in forces now. Of course, with the senior grand final straight after this. It's going to be an absolute melter of the day down here at East Ringwood Reserve. As the umpire throws it in, the 2 rucks going at it. And he gets a short handball there. And it looks like it's going to be ball up. Oh no, it's going to be, there it is, there it is. So ball up. So the score is now 6-4-40 Surrey Park to Scoresby 7-1-43.
As Scoresby look to barge out of that contest, I think they'll be pretty happy with all the stoppages. Just to eat away at some time and keep the game on their terms. Here goes Surrey Park. They come inside 50. Tempany gets the kick away. Pollock's there. Oburu, can he go off the ground? He can! Oburu gets the first for Surrey Park. And they take the lead. 5 minutes gone in the final quarter. 7-4. 46. Plays 7-1, 43.
Yes, big time goal. You asked for them, definitely for sure. And what a goal that was for Oburo, number 23, Jara. You look for those unknown heroes to try and get your team over the line. It's going to be an absolute thriller down here at East Ringwood Reserve. Surrey Park lead by 3 points at this stage as they get another clearance moving forward here. What can Surrey Park produce here? They get a front on handball there. Eventually they do. Great finish there. Can they look? He looks like he's going to back himself, the old fella here.
I think it's Hauser again.
Hauser. He's been everywhere today for Surrey Park. He definitely likes to challenge himself here, doesn't he? He likes to go for the long kick here. So Declan Hauser, he's kicked 1 already today. Can he make it number 2? So Declan Hauser lines up. Kick, it's on, it's way, but it's going to go to the right. So that moves the score to Surrey Park Bars 7-5-47 to Scoresby 7-1-43. So interesting there.
Scoresby look to come out of the defence. Hauser, he's had a couple of opportunities there. Will that come back to bite Surrey Park? They've got the 4 extra scoring shots in this game. As we said at the start of the game, Surrey Park, they're attempting the... Well, we still don't know what to call it, if it's a three-peat or the back-to-back, but they've certainly been a dominant side in this Division 4 reserves competition over the last few years, and would be a pretty big upset if they were to be knocked off here. They lead by 4 points as Fox pulls this out of the middle. Just goes forward. No one lurking for him then, and we'll have a boundary throw in deep in defensive 50 for Scoresby. They'll want to get this ball out. 7 minutes gone in the last quarter. Still plenty of time for both teams to strike. There's Lehan Mustafa in the ruck for Scoresby. He'll go up against Pollock this time. But Oburu comes in, does the rucking there for Surrey Park. Flick to handball that, he's got it, Oburu. Snaps on the right boot. Across the face, and one more behind for Surrey Park. 7-6-48, plays 7-1-43. 8 minutes gone in the final term.
Oh, this is getting very tight, Dylan. I can definitely tell it's going to be it'll be a fantastic finish.
Feels like a calm before the storm right now, doesn't it?
Yeah. So anyway, Scoresby try and look inboard here. They do that really well here. And it's going to go from Mike here. So Scoresby just want to settle the nerves down here quickly. Mark taken there. Mark taken there again. They're just going a bit slow, aren't they? Scoresby.
It's okay if they can keep hold of it, but you worry about that turnover, especially in a dangerous area like half-back.
Indeed, you're right there, Dill. Gets a fist there. Good kick there. That was by Brisbane. Chain of handballs. Here they go. They're one out here. If this player can Surrey Park get out here. It looks like it's already kept in. Scoresby got all the numbers going forward, but the pressure of Surrey Park is doing well. They're out here. They can get the switch going on here. They do. Keep running, son. Keep running. Take a couple if you want. They do it really well here. They find a couple one-on-ones here. Will fly. Great work. I like to clap for that. Well done there.
Golden fist.
Oh, geez, it's getting really tight down here at East Ringwood Reserve.
It is, and if Scoresby were a little bit cleaner there in that passage of play, they could have been out. So we see the Kilsyth senior team there warming up in the background.
Yep. In
this idyllic location here at East Ringwood Reserve. It's a beautiful day. If you're not doing anything on this Sunday afternoon, you should get down to the Eastern footy action. So we get the throw in. And another ball up. Forward of centre here for Scoresby. They'll look to strike back. They trail by 5 points. Going out of the ruck is Pollock. And another throw in, but it's edging closer and closer to that Scoresby goal.
It is.
10 minutes gone in the final quarter.
They're just going really slowly, aren't they, Dil? They're not taking any risks, which you need to do in a grand final, I reckon.
Yeah, something's got to give. It's Pollock out of the ruck. The Scoresby players at the foot of it. They just get it forward. Could be a high free kick there. Nothing doing. The Scoresby fans certainly wanted it.
Just a quick one, Dil. Who do you reckon will be your medalists for today if Surrey or Scoresby get up?
I mean, if Scoresby win, it's got to go to Sam Humphries. I mean, 5 of your 7 goals, you've done the damage there.
And Scoresby quickly?
Surrey Park.
Surrey Park, sorry.
I think it'd be Ryan Simmons for me.
Okay, yep. Anyways, play continues on. And that's going to go out of bounce on the full. Made an absolute meal of that, didn't he?
He sure did. That was Lakiana.
So he's going to send it into the hole. That looks like a good-looking kick. Ooh, it's going to go through from behind. The crowd was up. I'll let you know. It's 7-2-44 to Surrey Park, 7-6-48.
Tanner's going to bring us back in here for Surrey Park. It was an excellent effort on goal there by Scoresby. Deep in the pocket. The crowd starting to get up. Tanner gets his kick away and he finds a target. They'll go on the outer side wing here, Surrey Park. The kick's not the greatest, though, and Scoresby will mop up. They fire a handball over the top. They've got some runners. Firing it in here is Urbano. Working around there, the Scoresby player. Puts it to the top of the goal square. Humphries is there, but it's beautifully intercepted. And this time, it's Jack Woods, who... It was another player that's been hard to locate, number 48 for us, but I have contacted that man, Josh Ward, and he tells me it's Jack Woods taking that mark. He goes wide on the outer side, just tries to give Surrey a little bit of territory, but we're still closer to the Scoresby goal. They trail by 4 points to Scoresby. So if they are able to get on the scoreboard here, I'll take the lead. They've probably led for most of the day, would you say, Blake?
Yeah, I think so. Surrey Park, they've really controlled the game, haven't they?
As another ball up occurs. A lot of stoppages in this game. Mustafa gets the hit out. Surrey Park player there goes with the boot. Could have been a kicking in danger. A lot of players, a lot of bodies diving in and around that footy.
Which is the desperation that you want in a grand final.
Yeah, absolutely. And umpire just says, I'm going to ball it up again. Mustafa for Scoresby. He's done pretty well in there for them today. And once again, the umpire just says, if you can't get it out, I'm going to have to ball it up. Mustafa and Pollock in there. Mustafa wins out. Scoresby flick the handball. They go inside 50. It's dangerous here. In comes Fox. He tries to get the ball out. But Grant Archer's in there for Scoresby, and the umpire's found a free kick on Fox.
Oh, no, 25.
Oh, dear. The reverse free kick.
No. You do not want that in a grand final.
It's Atkinson, is it? Atkinson for Scoresby, I think.
Yep.
I'll wait for him to turn around. No, it isn't. Yep. It's Bond, I think. I think this is Mason Bond lining up for Scoresby. This goal, 13 minutes into the final quarter, would put them in front. He comes in. The crowd's up. Scoresby are in front.
Jeez, 8-2-50 to Surrey Park. I think it's 7-4-56. 46, 7-6. 48, 2-point lead. Oh, Dil, this is going to be a very interesting finish at Eastland Reserve.
I must apologise. I think the goal kicker there was Connor Moon.
Okay.
Not Mason Bond. But you just get the feeling that that's not the last time in this game we're going to see a score change. And in the rucks go. Pollock smashes it out for Surrey Park. Fox is in the middle. All the guns are around the footy. Bureau's in there for Surrey Park as well. Coming in there for Scoresby is Urbano. Who's going to get this ball forward? Pollock trying to use his athleticism, but he's bundled out of it by Urbano for Scoresby. The bigger body, but Surrey Park, they head forward. Mark can't be taken by Garvin. a famous name at Surrey Park, Garvin. There's plenty of them playing. The ball trickles over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in. Fox, he's lurking around this contest.
Oh, like a Fox would deal.
Yeah, Fox in the box. And it goes out once more. Sometimes feels like there's a little bit of a hill down there. The ball just magnetises to that line. Umpire throws it in. 15 minutes gone. There's not a lot of time left. Pollock waits underneath this one, but Scoresby rip it out of the contest. Thrown on the boot. Underneath it is a Surrey player, but he can't mark. He goes off the ground. Kicked inside 50 there for Surrey Park. The ball's heading towards the boundary line. Garvin tries to bring it back in. He does really well. In there is O'Burrow. Goes inside 50. Surrey have got plenty of numbers in there. Fox at the foot of it. Tries to reef it out of the contest. And the umpire's going to ball it up again inside that forward 40 metres for Surrey Park. They trail by 2 points.
Yes, it's deep inside the Surrey Park goal line here, which is very dangerous. High tackle going to Scoresby here.
That's a weight off their shoulders.
Yep. They just want to slow this down. Nothing silly. And a great mark taken there. I'm going to try and slow things down as they do. He will fly. They get up. And it looks like into stoppage. Jeez, this is getting tight, Dil. I've said this 1,000 times today, but this is going to be down. Oh, this could go to the final kick, Dil.
Oh, absolutely. The Scoresby ruckman there. He gets up high, Urbano.
Free kick goal to Scores. Surrey Park. Let's go to Surrey Park.
It's heading to Pollock, I think. He's got it. He's pretty far from home. He's their leading goal kicker, and it's 25 as well for descent.
Stupid.
Urbano, what are you doing?
In these situations, you just need to keep your mouth shut. You don't want to give away some stupid free kicks because this has hurt you. This could hurt you.
Sorry, but they nearly get the mark inside 50. Handball over the top from Fox. And Digby just can't quite get to it before it reaches the line. And you're spot on, Blake. You can't give away 25 metres. The territory is really important in these grand finals.
Just don't be silly, really.
Yeah. As the rucks go at it, off one steps there is Woods, and the ball goes out of bounds on the full. Not the desired outcome there for Surrey Park, but there's still time. 17 minutes and 50 seconds gone in this final term.
So it's a deep inboard kick. And it's going to be a free kick going to Scoresby. So it's going to go to Scoresby here. It's going to go to
Skeet again.
He's been everywhere too.
Had a lot of footy.
So Skeet, long kick. Who's going to fly? Oh, you can't be doing that. And I saw some tackle over there.
It's a big one. It looks like Josh Pollock there, who's just got a little bit behind the ball, trying to do some intercept work. As the two rucks go at it, it's Pollock, Mustafa. They've been at it all day. Skeet's wrapped up there by Woods. And we'll have another ball up on centre wing. 19 minutes gone. The time is ticking away. I said there'd be another lead change. There hasn't been yet. Pollock tries to do the work. They get the clearing kick to Surrey Park that they needed. Wakiana it was. Comes off hands. They've got a few runners if they can get this. O'Burrow. He's really clean with the footy. Just goes with a little left ball into the pocket. The Surrey Park player's there. He might have been infringed. The umpire calls play on. That crowd calls he hasn't got it. And we'll have a ball up 40 metres out from the Surrey Park goal as they chase this elusive goal. O'Burrow again, he's been really good, especially in this second half. The ball trickles out of bounds. How much time do you think's left, Blake?
Oh, I think maybe 2 minutes. Not even. Maybe 2 minutes 30. I'm not sure, mate. This is going right down to the wire, and I don't... this is just finals footy. Grand final action at its best here. Surrey Park look to get involved here. Who will fight? No, couldn't get there. Oh, I thought there was a push there. The Scoresby faithful did too. Scoresby out here. They got numbers to the ball going early. Who's going to be into race for the ball here?
Fox.
The Fox. He's been everywhere, as a Fox would be. And it gets a big shock tackle. He's second. He caught a sling. Oh, the umpire caught a sling.
Free kick Scoresby.
And a yellow card.
Against Garvin. It's against Garvin. The free kick going to Devon O'Connor for Scoresby. This could be the game, Blake. Devon O'Connor.
Well, I think what's been happening is the Scoresby coaches are told that it's red time. So that means there's only 1 minute in this grand final to go. Oh, no.
The umpire calls play on now. Trying to find that spare player of Scoresby. I reckon he's just going to go long up the line. They'll try to lock this in the forward half of the ground. Trying to mark it there is Ryan Simmons, but he can't, and it goes off hands. And Scoresby get the desired result. They lead by 2 points. 21 minutes gone in this last quarter. The siren could go at any time. Ryan Simmons in the ruck. O'Bureau bangs it forward for Surrey Park. Scoresby have the spare if he can collect, and they do. O'Connor for Scoresby. He's going to be sweated on. He breaks the tackle. A lot of pressure on him. It's a free kick. It's going Scoresby's way. This time to Connor Moon. I almost thought I heard the siren then for a second.
No.
I'm hearing things.
So Scoresby now. This is going to go to Moon.
He kicked that really important goal in this last quarter to put them in front.
So Moon kicks a big one. It's a one. Step around the corner. Surrey Park have got all the answers here. They need to get going. Here we go for Scoresby. Still nearly couldn't get there around the corner.
Didn't get the handball.
Holding the ball. It's holding the ball. It's going to go to Surrey Park. Boy, oh boy, well, a short kick there. That was again.
Got to go.
Anderson, they've got to go. A big, long, short kick here. And it looks like it's going to go out of bounds. Oh, my boy, this is going to go up to... Oh, free kick on to Scoresby again.
Oh, they've got another one out there. 22 minutes gone.
4 free kicks to Scoresby here.
They've had some big calls in this last quarter, and they're going to try to run as much time as they can off the clock here at Scoresby. Long up the line. Surrey need a mark. Ryan Simmons is underneath it. It comes off hands.
Oh.
They can't keep it in, Surrey Park.
Do you reckon there's about 30 seconds left? I reckon there's going to be at least 30 seconds left.
There's got to be less. It's got to be under a minute to go now. Surrey Park need a clearance. They need a mark. They need anything. The ball's thrown in here. Nobody really goes for the ruck contest. It's bundling around in there. Scoresby get the handball. Surrey Park eventually come out with it. The handball. They go through the corridor. O'Bureau's open. He can't mark. He taps it on. Surrey goes! Scoresby premiers! Oh, they lost 3 matches to Surrey Park during the season. They lost the semi-final, and they've got one back on the Panthers, 7-6-48.
And look at the faithful walking past there.
Oh, Blake, what a game.
What a game of footy. Unfortunately for Surrey Park, they couldn't get that exclusive 3-peat. Well done to Surrey Park and to Scoresby. They're the Division 4 premiers for 2023. Well done to Scoresby. This is incredible. You're going to lap this up now.
Oh, Blake, that's Division 3 yesterday. Goal basically on the siren. A 2-point margin here where both sides were chasing that goal. And you said there they weren't able to get that elusive 3-peat. That's why it's so difficult to do, isn't it?
Indeed. So we're just going to go through a couple of goal kickers. Declan Earlsson from Surrey Park kick 1. Chara O'Bureau kick 1. Matt Poller kick 1. Our man who I thought was going to get the medal for Surrey Park, they got up. Ryan Simmons kick 3.
He was fantastic.
Mystery number kick 1 as well. For Scoresby, Mitchell Gunter kick 1. Connor Moon kick 1. I thought he was tremendous in that last quarter.
Especially that last quarter, yeah.
And Lee Ski kick 1. And the man who I think will take care of the medal today will be Sam Humphries with a whopping day of 5 goals, if you don't mind. So well done there. That's us for now. Enjoy the senior grand final, which will be straight after this. Hope you enjoy your day down here at Eastland Reserve.
Movement, player movement as well. So you've still got to go back and do the work again, the circuit.
Welcome to the Eastland Division 4 Reserves Grand Final presentations. Congratulations to both clubs on making the grand final today. A fantastic contest between the two sides. Commiserations to Surrey Park. A fantastic season and a lot to be proud about. And the Premier's Scoresby 2-point winners, 8-2-50 to 7-6-48. We'll start our presentations by welcoming up Bruce Atkinson from the EFNL board to present the Blue Ribbon Medal. Blue Ribbon, a long-time partner of the EFNL, have provided the best on-ground medal for today's contest. And from the Scoresby Football Club, number 24, Sam Humphreys. Bruce will now present the Premiership medals one by one. Number 2, Connor Moon. Number 6, Christopher Bursell. Number 9, Corey Stock. Number 11, Joey Ganacci. Number 14, John Curcio. Number 17, Jake Lacriardi. Number 18, Mitchell Gunton. Number 24, Sam Humphreys. Number 28, Trent Atkinson. Number 29, Lee Skeet. Number 37, Jason Lane. Number 38, Zach Ryan. Number 41, Vincent Linehan Mustafa. Number 43, Michael Casement. Number 44, Nathan Urbano. Number 50, Mason Bond. Number 53, Declan Sund. Number 54, Julian Villalella. Number 55, Devin O'Connor. Number 59, Corey Blythe. Number 61, Dylan Milgren. Number 62, Jack Reynolds. And number 68, Jordan Granlund. The trainer, Marie Ioano. The runner, Aaron Anderson. The team manager, Jenny Hare. The assistant coach, Michael Nichols. Assistant coach, Sean Collette. Welcoming to the stage, the Premiership captain, number 4, Mitchell Anderson. And joining him on stage, the Premiership coach, Nathan Hicks. We'll let the coach and captain say a few words.
First of all, I'd just like to thank Surrey Park for just a real good contest. You guys, we were setting out to try and beat you. Obviously, had our measure during the season, so yeah. Maybe see you next year, depending on a few hours' time. But to our guys, it wasn't just the 24 that sort of got on the field today. It was about everyone, and the blokes that missed out, senior team, trying to move, you know, the club forward and onwards and upwards, and that's what it was all about. So enjoy it, and yeah, I'll give it to Ando.
Yeah, firstly, Surrey Park, well done. You guys have been the benchmark all year. You had our number through the year, and I'm sure you got many flags to come, and hopefully in a few hours' time, you've got another one. To our boys, the guys that didn't play today, this is just as much yours as anyone else's. The guys that have a medal, well fucking done. It's been a long time coming. Let's celebrate it. This is the club flag. Let's get around it.
The Division 4 Reserves Premiers, Scoresby.
Come along and make your noise, make your
crisis. Normally that says people have left, people aren't good enough to turn up to training and play. But when you play 50 just because you can, and the club seems a little bit stronger than a lot of others,